Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got Bases Loaded Lacquer, the Golden Girls 2 Neon Collection. And this is a water marble request by Daphne Clifton, otherwise known as Pink Nut Billy. I'm starting this one off with Nailtiques Formula 2. And I've also got this Low and Away back out. I'm really liking it. It kind of makes my natural nails look more natural. More cleaned up, but you're not going to see that after what I do, but I like the look of it. And, we're going to just keep on using it. So y'all going to be seeing it quite a bit. Here we go with this collection. This is Heat Seeking Stretch Pants. The yellow is, it's Pfeiffer. The P is not silent. The orange one here is Stanley, you truly are one chromosome away from being a potato. And then the purple is Why Paint the Peacock. And this beautiful green is You Remember My Lying Vicious Toad of a Mother. And then the blue is Her Mother Was a too. I'm going to pour just a little bit of room temperature water into my little paper cup. It's like a bathroom paper cup. It's my preferred one. And I'm going to use my liquid latex that I got in that big tub off of Amazon or eBay or wherever I get that stuff. I can't even remember. It's been a minute. I'm going to go around there and make sure that I don't have just a ton of cleanup to do on this, because you can water marble without doing this step. I wouldn't recommend it, but that's just a personal preference. I have water marbled in the past and not used anything. Way back in the day, I used to always use tape. And if I had any sense, I would do what Colette from My Little Simple Pleasures does and do tape and latex and, stretch it out. But here we go. We're going to add our first drop in. I'm going to run that toothpick around the cup and get those colors to spread all the way to the edge. And then we're going to be doing some tapping today. Now, I'm not going to blame the polish for this because I've played with these before and didn't have this issue, but I think because the air conditioner was on, even though I tried to redirect the vent, I still think it was drying them out too quick. So take note, don't have any fans blowing right on you when you're trying to do this kind of stuff, or you'll have to do what I'm doing and do the tap, tap, tap. After you add a drop, just do a little tapping, or you can kind of like twirl the cup around a little bit, kind of scoot it around in a circle. Just try not to bump it too hard or you'll mess it up. I've done that. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. So I don't have like a stopping point on these colors. I'm just doing it to where I feel like. And I'm trying to anchor that to the side of the cup a little bit. And I'm just doing like crazy designs today. I'm not drawing flowers or chevrons or anything like that. I just want something really organic and really just kind of, out there. I don't want any of them to look exactly the same. I want them to all look different, but I want them to play together. So there we go. We got that one out of the water. I'm going to tap it on my paper towel a minute. I'm going to get that cup out of the way so I don't knock it over. And I'm going to use my tweezers to try to get this latex off. Now, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I need to let everything dry all the way back out. But I'm having a little more trouble getting this latex off than I remember. Because I used to have some that was pink out of the same company. And run that toothpick down the side and see if I can get this little bit of latex here. But anyway, so latex is latex, So I'm going to keep on using it because it works. And we're going to pop on in and do another one. Now, I do use just regular old water. This is water out of my tap that I put into one of those bottles. I just set it on the shelf until I'm ready to water marble. And then that way the water's the same temperature as the polishes that are also sitting in the same room. So I know room temperature is a saying, oh, bring something to room temperature. Well, it depends on what your room temperature is. If it's 68 or 72, that could be a difference. But if the polish and the water's in the same room, then they should be about the same temp. So here we go. We're going to keep on building this up. Doing our little tapping and stuff. anchoring it a little bit to the side. And I'm not worried about distorting that very much because, like I said, I'm really wanting some like just swishes and swirls of these colors. Now, I can tell you that they would have popped brighter if I would have done a for real white base underneath. But I just went with that natural looking foundation base coat. So they're actually almost like a fallish kind of color. But they are neons. They are bright. They're gorgeous. I just didn't want to do white because when I go to do my cleanup with white underneath, I always end up messing it up, and you see that white peeking out from underneath all those neon colors. So that's why we went with the different base today. There we go. We're going to do it again. And I do run that toothpick because I like to spread that first ring because I'm not going to use that anyway. It's never part of my design. The first couple of rings normally don't make it onto my fingers or my fingertips and fingernails. And so I don't. But I do like it to stick to the side of the cup so that when I am dragging my toothpick or whatever through to make my design, I don't want that stuff to just be dancing around inside that cup. I like to anchor it. Here we go, back down to some more drops. But I really, really loved this, and I'm so glad that my friend Daphne asked me to do this one. It's been a minute since I've water marbled, and I really was looking forward to doing this. I didn't waste any time either. I got on it. And this is also, I wanted to show that you can still water marble and do pretty stuff like this on your nails, even if you've got really short nails. My nails are really short right now, and this works. And not only am I going to water marble it today, but I'm also going to stamp on it. So, guys and gals, don't let having short nails hold you back. Get out there and do this stuff. Have fun with it. Play. It's all about the fun and the play. But I really was liking this one. And there we go. So I'm going to get my cleanup done. I've got some brushes out. This is my old funky brush. This was my very first cleanup brush, and I just cannot bear to get rid of it. But it's all fluffy and twisted on the end, and it does good for those big jobs. And now I've gone to my Maniology cleanup brush, and I'm doing like some of the other big cleanup with it. You know, up under the nail, and then, you know, some of the big spots. And it might be enough. I might not even have to break out my other one. Y'all know this girl's crazy about her cleanup. So there we go, getting that one cleaned up too. And I know cleanup is not so fun watching, but some people really want to see how you do this. How do you do that? Well, I like to turn my hand like this facing me, and that is really good for getting that by the cuticle. But down on the side walls, I do better putting my hand flat on my table. So there we go. We got some cleanup done. Pretty happy with that. Did end up using all of those cleanup brushes. And now I'm going to top this with INM Out the Door. This is a fast dry top coat that I get from Sally's. I am really liking it. I think I'm going to be able to adjust from my Pro FX. Now, I do still have some Pro FX, so y'all might still see me use it until it's gone. But this one is okay. It dries pretty quick. I'm pretty happy about it, and I like that it's not real thick. Hi, Woody. How you doing? And there is my swatch photo of the water marble on its own. I'll be using Cheeky Jumbo Plate 10 Happy Nails to do my stamping. It's a really big plate. It's got lots of cool stuff on it. So I've got that out, and I've also got my Maniology Cube Stamper and my Beauty Scraper and Bases Loaded Lacquer on the black. One of my favorite blacks ever to stamp with and to polish on my nails. I love something that's got dual purpose. So we're going to use these little flowers down here, and I am going to move them around on the nails so that they're not all in the same position. Kind of move that image to where I'm getting different pieces of it on each nail. And I'm loving it. I do clean off my stamper on a lint roller. You could use tape. You don't have to have a lint roller. You could use tape to get it off. I do not recommend on these clear stampers to use acetone. It will destroy them. Well, it'll make them cloudy, and then you can't see through them, so what's the point of them being clear? You know. And there we go. Another beautiful stamp. Gonna clean that plate with pure acetone, though, I can tell you that much. We're just gonna dollop along here. Get these all fancied up. And I'm telling y'all, I don't want to take this manicure off. I'm still wearing it. I filmed this 4 days ago, and here I am knowing that I need to do some other stuff because I got some polishes I need to swatch, but I'm loving this manicure so much I don't want to take it off. It's just the price you pay, you know what I'm saying. Fall in love with it. There we go. Mush that on there. I'm going to go in with a piece of tape and clean up around my cuticles a little bit and get as much of this off as I can. All this excess image all over my fingers. Getting all up in the nooks and crannies. But we got to break out our cleanup brush and hop on into the real deal cleanup. Get up under there. I don't have very much of a free edge. So, but I still like to get up under there. Get it all cleaned up. Look at that thumb. Isn't that pretty? It ain't even got top coat on it yet. There we go. Awesome. So now we're going to hop in and put some of the Maniology smudge-free top coat over this one. We're going to let that dry completely, and then I'm going to top it with the Fast and Hard from Vibrant Vinyls. This is that chocolate smelling one. I'm getting a little more used to it, but still not my favorite. And then my battery cuts out, so there's my swatch photo. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.